Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World of Juice Hoops channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Trust the Process, Fix the Franchise Philadelphia 76ers rebuild. We are back, and with this episode, it will be the 2017-2018 NBA year. We are coming off, finally, of history. The NBA championship now resides in Philadelphia. We made it the year prior in 2015-2016, but we were defeated in 7 games to the Sacramento Kings. And in that episode, I said I thought we were a year early. And I happened to be correct because the very next year, last episode in 2016-2017, we went to the NBA Finals for the second straight year, and this time we were not to be defeated. The Philadelphia 76ers are your world champions of 2016-2017. The process has officially been trusted. We trusted it. And it worked. But now that we've trusted the process and it's gotten to this point where we have Anthony Davis at 24 years old, 94 overall, Giannis Antetokounmpo defending Finals MVP, 23 years old, 94 overall, Joel Embiid, 23 years old, 92 overall, D'Angelo Russell, 21 years old, 87 overall, Ben Simmons, same as D'Angelo Russell, Drew Holiday, Jabari Parker, Damian Lillard, Seth Curry. Now that we've gotten to this point where the process has been trusted, the process has got us to this spot where we are defending champions, we've got to look to either go back to back, which I do believe we can do in this episode, or we look to trade the team. And by trade the team, I mean Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday. Those two would be the main two guys that we would trade as of right now. We've seen for the past couple of years now that Anthony Davis and Joel Embiid really can't stay healthy throughout the regular season, even into the postseason sometimes. And maybe we capitalize on the value of Anthony Davis. I don't think it happens right now, maybe not even in this video, but if we go to the trade finder, Anthony Davis can bring us quite a bit of value. Now, maybe not the exact value you would expect because he's 24 and he's at the prime of his career, entering the prime of his career. You'd think we'd probably be able to get the first overall pick for Anthony Davis. And we probably could if we were to go that route. But right now, as far as future draft picks are concerned, we have plenty in the 2018 draft. And if you're familiar with the 2018 draft, that is Luka Doncic as the main, well, one of the main pieces. It's a pretty good draft, but Luka Doncic is the clear prize of the draft. We have our own first round pick, which hopefully will not be very good. We have the Bulls first round pick. We have the Jazz's first round pick. And we have the Pacers first round pick. Now, we've been kind of playing the long game with some of those first round picks. We've had that Pacer pick for a while now. If we go to the Pacers roster, I don't think it's very good. If we go to the Pacers, they still have Paul George, who's really good. But other than that, they've got an older Rodney Stuckey. They've got Brandon Roy. They've got Hassan Whiteside, who hasn't developed like he did in real life. Darren Collison, Chris Dunn. This is not a good Pacer roster. This is a lottery team. And that's good because we have an unprotected Pacer pick. The other team that we have the pick of is the Jazz pick. They have Gordon Hayward, who's in the prime of his career. But after that, they've got Noah Vonleh, who's young and promising, 22 years old, 84 overall. You never know what he can do. Jimmy Butler, and then it really falls off a cliff. So that's also an unprotected possible lottery pick. And then we go to the Bulls, and they have Derrick Rose. The Bulls have been good for a while, but they're starting to fall off. The age is starting to catch up to them. Derrick Rose is 29. He's still a great player. But then it goes to Joakim Noah, then Zach Randolph, then Luol Deng, then Jeff Teague. All of these guys are not great anymore. This is not the Bulls team from earlier in the series, from the first couple episodes, when they were at the top, the tippity top. It's Derrick Rose and a bunch of washed up guys. So 3 potential lottery pick, top lottery picks, I'm talking. Not just like low-end lottery. I'm talking top 10, top 5 projected picks, I would think, if the season goes the way that I think it will. So there's a chance that we can be in a prime position to take a guy like Luka Doncic, a guy like Gilgeous-Alexander, Trae Young, DeAndre Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., Marvin Bagley, Mo Bamba. I mean, this is a pretty solid draft. It is a pretty solid job. Even Jalen Brunson down the board would not be a bad stash type of pick. There are options. I got options. We'll figure out where we want to go. I don't, like I said, I don't think that Anthony Davis gets traded in today's video, but you never know. Things could come up, things could happen. Maybe we don't win the championship again. You never know. So let's start simulating. Let's get to the 1st of December and figure out where this team is at. I would assume, and there you go. Immediately within the first week of the season, Anthony Davis picks up an injury. Now, it's not anything serious, but he did pick up an injury. And he picks up another injury right back to back. God, Anthony. Come on, man. You gotta be a little bit better than that. I would presume this team is going to be pretty good. I mean, I think that's pretty fair to say. It's not a shock or a hot take to think that this team is going to be really, really good because we are the defending champions and we have pretty much the best roster in basketball at this point, thanks to me. Ooh, Ben Simmons, left knee tendonitis, 6 to 8 weeks injured. That's not good. Now, the bad part about doing a trust the process rebuild where we draft Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons and all that kind of stuff, we drafted a lot of injury-prone players. Anthony Davis, historically, famously known to be very injury-prone. Ben Simmons, very famously injury-prone. Joel Embiid, very famously injury-prone. So we do have a lot of that on our roster, unfortunately. But we've made it to the new year, and we are 27-7, 4 games above the Celtics. Who's on that Cavs roster? The Cavs are actually performing pretty well this year. I don't think LeBron's back. No, it's Bradley Beal, Lewis Harper, who I don't think is a real person. I don't never heard of his name. Domantas Sabonis, Chris Wood, who's hurt a little bit. This is not a great Cavs team, but yet they're dominating. Bradley Beal must be dominating. 26.7. Yeah, okay. I can see why Bradley's dominating here. He's definitely turned into quite the player. The Heat are still the same Heat team. It's still LeBron, Bosh, Wade, and then Jeremy Lin, who's been here for a while. So it's still the same Heat team. LeBron never left. Bosh never left. Wade never left. So we'll see where they go from here. I don't really know what game I'm going to jump into this year. I might want to jump into a Bucks game because the Bucks have Kyrie Irving. That could be fun to jump into and see how they play. So let's get to that first Bucks game on the 26th, and we'll see where we are. 2019 top 3 protected from the Bobcats. I'm not really feeling that. Not really feeling that. We just lost to the Cavs, which is kind of crazy. I don't think that Cavs team is very good. Broken right ankle for Giannis. That's not great. That's really not great. The defending Finals MVP taking a pretty significant injury there. All right, we've made it to the January 26th Bucks game. 36-10. We are 4.5 games up on the Celtics. And if we take a look at our stats through this portion of the season, we've got Giannis leading the team before his injury, obviously. Not averaging that many rebounds because I think Anthony Davis and Joel Embiid are taking most of them. Then D'Angelo Russell's right there. Simmons was averaging a lot before he got hurt. Jabari Parker's doing fairly well. Damian Lillard's doing well. We did bump up Damian Lillard's potential or whatever, so he should start to take that next step, hopefully, if everything is legit. Jimmer Fredette, how's he shooting from 3? 44%. Okay, I can take that. 44% for Jimmer. It's always Jimmer range. Now that we don't have Giannis, this game's a little bit different. But we still want to jump in and see how it goes. A lot of trades for Jabari Parker, though. On the Bucks home court, does Kyrie and the Bucks take a game from us? It looks like they might, although we're fighting back. Am I going to have something to jump into? It looks like I might. Down by 14. I don't think I can even win this. I think I pressed it a little bit too late. They're kind of killing us in the fourth quarter here. All right, we'll see what I can do. Down 14. They got Kristaps. Looks like they got, is that Shane Larkin? They got a crazy team. Kristaps trying to get around me. He can. That was a decent play by Kristaps. Now we're down 16. I think I just need to bring in, what's his face? Oh, Biyombo. I need to bring in Jimmer Fredette just to shoot some threes. Oh, they got Greg Oden, former 76er. He was on those first teams. Good to see him still out here getting minutes. I am going to call in Jimmer Fredette, though, just to shoot some threes. Because we're probably not going to be able to get in with the win here. Ooh, I thought Kristaps was taking that for sure. And he's going to go to the basket. Hard foul by Anthony Davis, though. I thought he was going to shoot that for sure, though. That's why I jumped. Kristaps will drill the free throw. Seeing him in number 30 jersey seems a little weird. Oh, they brought in Glenn Robinson. That's an interesting choice. Okay, here's Jimmer Fredette and D'Angelo Russell in the game. He's got 19 and 8. D'Angelo kind of going crazy. All right, Jimmer. This is why I brought you in. To shoot the three ball, baby. God, he's got such a good release. He's got such a good release. This is why Jimmer Fredette is on this team. Who is that dude? I don't know, but he's shooting some threes. He missed it. Is there a award where we come back? Probably not, but I'd like to try. They got Kristaps on Jimmer. That's a crazy matchup. Oh, that's a bad release from me. And I got boxed out by Larkin. That's crazy. That was a bad release by me. I could have hit that three. I could have. I just suck. All right, Jimmer. Get over there, set your feet, and drill it, baby. God, he's got such a good release, man. I love Jimmer Fredette. Why did he never make it in the league? He's going to make it in this. This has given me inspiration to do a Jimmer Fredette career sim, and where his potential turned up like super high, and seen him become like a 99 overall. I found him because I wanted another another 3-point shot with Jimmer. Shane Larkin can't make the first, and Shane Larkin can't make the second. Oh, he can. Okay. All right, Jimmer, you got 4 seconds. Go down there and hit another three for me, baby. And it's up, and it's out. Okay, whatever. We lose 121 to 108 to the Bucks. This Buck team, I think, is pretty decent. How did Kyrie even do in this game? Did Kyrie even play in this game? Is he not in the Bucks? I could have sworn Kyrie was on this Bucks team. I guess he's not. 22 from Anthony Davis. Is Kyrie not on the Bucks? Or is he hurt, maybe? Maybe he got hurt? I could have sworn he was on Milwaukee. Is that not where he's at? Yeah, he is on me. He just got hurt. I thought so. He's got a bruised right heel. I thought he was on the Bucks. I wasn't going crazy. All right, getting to the trade deadline. We'll see if we want to make any moves or not. I don't think we will. Ben Simmons is finally healthy. Seth Curry's finally healthy. Ben Simmons is hurt immediately again. Oh God, we've got just a walking morgue. A lot of losses right here down the stretch. Don't really like it too much. Today's the trade deadline. Yes, I would like to stop and make some offers because I just want to take a little bit of time and see what we've got. Anthony Davis is a 95 overall. Joel Embiid's growing. Dame is growing. Jabari Parker, Drew Holiday. What do we have for Drew Holiday? It says he will re-sign, and I probably will re-sign Drew Holiday to keep him around. He's been here forever. He's been here since the beginning of this series. So, but we can get a first-round pick in Andre Roberson. We can get a lottery protected pick from the Clippers, who I think are going to be on their way out of the top of the league by this point. We could trade for old man Raymond Felton plus a 2019 first-round pick. I'm not really sure what does our 2019 capital look like. We have 2 first-round picks. We have the 76er pick and we have a Heat pick. I think that Heat pick's going to be pretty good. The Heat are not going to be good. They've got mega old LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. So I think these 2 Heat picks, we got one in 2019, one in 2020. I think they're going to be pretty bad. But I don't think I'm going to make any moves. I think I'm going to keep the team intact, see if we can run it back for a repeat, a little back-to-back action, and then we'll reassess in the offseason. So let's get through the whatchamacallit, the All-Star break. Couldn't think of the name for a second. Let's get through the All-Star break. Broken left leg. Maybe I should have traded him. Anthony Davis done for most of the season. Ben Simmons is back healthy again, thankfully. Please try to stay healthy the rest of the year, Ben. And now we get to contract extension deadline. Here we go. Is there anybody that needs a new contract? I think it's just Drew Holiday. I can extend Drew. I'll offer him that contract and bring him back. So now Drew Holiday's back on the team for 4 more seasons. Joel Embiid's going to need to get paid next year. He's off of his rookie deal. Jabari Parker's going to need to get paid. We're starting to get into dangerous territory where the team may or may not need to be blown up. Let's get a little bit deeper. Who's kind of close to us in the division or this conference? The Celtics, the Bucks, the Cavs. Do we play the Celtics at all? We play the Celtics on March 12th. Let's get to that game. We had back-to-back against the Knicks and lost one and won one. We're a weird team because we're losing a lot of games I wouldn't think we'd be losing, but we are. It's a back-and-forth one against the Celtics. They finally are able to take the lead, but we're still fighting. It's a close one. 104-99. It is tied with 2 minutes to go. A minute left, 58 seconds. 107, 106. Can we come in and change the game? Who's on the Celtics team at this point? They still got Ray Allen. They still got Rondo. I would assume Garnett and Pierce are gone. I think I already retired them, or they already retired themselves. Ben Simmons to the basket, and he's got it, taking the lead. Good job, Ben. He's got 16, 4, and 4. Who's on the court for this? Glenn Robinson. That's a weird lineup, but whatever. Rondo's actually got an injury thing next to his name, so that's interesting. Ooh, Julius Randle on the Celtics. Okay, must have got drafted here, I would think. Ben Simmons, little bounce pass in the corner to Drew Holiday. And that's why you re-signed. Okay. Oh, they got Rudy Gobert, too. And Devin Booker. Oh, my God, the Celtics seems kind of crazy. They're going to be good in like 3 years. All right, finally he missed that one. Parker with the rebound. Get that up to Holiday. On Devin Booker. Down low. Joel Embiid. Gobert's a little bit of a tough matchup for him, as you can see by him having to pick up the ball. Parker trying to get around Randall. Randall's not the best defender, but he swatted O'Green away. What? Oh, my God. Julius Randle just saved the Celtics game. There's 1.9 to go in this. Julius Randle just won the game for the Boston Celtics. I can't believe what I just saw. I cannot believe what I just saw. Julius Randle swatted away a perfect layup that would have taken the lead for the Philadelphia 76ers. Wow. And DeJounte Murray will drain both free throws. Timeout called. I brought in Jimmer Fredette, as you may have noticed, to give us that last chance for the three. I'll also bring in Seth Curry, since Dame's pretty tired. Let's bring in Seth. I've got my 2 shooters right here, and then I'll bring in, like, all the big-time shooters as well. We got Embiid. I don't really have a power forward shooter, but that's okay. We don't need any more than that because we've got, what, 0.9 or something like that? No, we got 1 second exactly. I'm taking it with Jimmer. I feel the most confident with his release. And there it is. Jimmer, no! The problem was there was only 1 second, and it didn't give me a shot meter. Julius Randle won that game. He blocked the shot. Oh, that's not Ray Allen. I saw a bald man, and I thought it was Ray Allen. Anyway, Julius Randle saved the Celtics game there. That was crazy. What a defensive play. And as I was going to the basket, I was trashing him for not being the greatest defender. And then he just goes up and saves the Celtics game there. Crazy. I mean, we've lost under 20 games so far this year. It's not been a disappointing season at all, but it does kind of feel that way. It feels like we've lost way too many games. We're 61-19. We are the clear #1 seed. We've already locked that up. And we were able to stay away from the Celtics pretty much all year. Karl Anthony Towns wins the MVP with only 23 points, really? Was there anybody that averaged more than that? Who averaged the most points? Derrick Rose, Jokic. Okay, Jokic is actually starting to come on. Do I give Jokic I don't think Cat deserves the MVP. 23 points. What did he earn? Oh, it's because he had 16 rebounds. Is that really MVP worthy? Is that really MVP worthy? Or do we give it to Jokic? Or, I mean, Derrick Rose averaged 30. 30 and 9. But he's already got one in this series, I think, right? Yeah, he already had one in this series. So, do we give it to Derrick Rose? I think we do. Derrick Rose is the MVP. Not Cat. Not yet. Maybe he will get there, but no, I can't have my MVP averaging 23 when there's a guy averaging 30. So Derrick Rose is the MVP. Lonzo wins the Rookie of the Year. Zubac wins Sixth Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Kawhi. He just keeps racking these up. Stephon Gerbeau, or Gerbod? I don't know. He wins Most Improved Player. What did he go up from? He went up from 14 to 20. Good for him. Lonzo wins the Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man, Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved. Edmund Warren, our coach, wins the Coach of the Year. And Kyle Harper of the Celtics wins the Executive of the Year. Good for them. MVP or All-NBA First Team, Derrick Rose, John Wall, LeBron James. LeBron James at 33 still making it. Good for him. He's got longevity. Blake Griffin and Cat, he still makes All-NBA First Team. Second team is Otto Fields, Chris Paul, Kawhi Leonard, Dante Green, and Nikola Jokic. Third team is Bradley Beal, D'Angelo Russell. All-NBA third team, really? 18 and 9. Okay, I can see that. Good job, D'Angelo. Tobias Harris, Anthony Davis. Even with him being injured so much this year, he still makes All NBA third team. And then Boogie. Defensive first team, Mike Bridges, Otto Fields, Kawhi Leonard, Noah Vonleh, Cat. Defensive second team, Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Terrence Jones, and DeAndre Jordan. Rookie first team, Ball, Fox, Fultz, Mitchell, and Tatum. Second team is Markkanen, Isaac, Kuzma, Jared Allen, and Vladimir Toroman. But now it's time for what we care about the most, the playoffs. We take on the Pistons. They've got Alvin Ellis, Alan Crabb, Bogdanovich, Dave Irving, and Miles Turner. This should be a fairly simple series. I don't see any way where they take more than one game. I mean, I think we sweep them, but I could see us going to 5, a little gentleman's sweep action. But it looks like it's going to be a sweep, and it is. So we clean sweep the Pistons. That seems a bit pretty on brand. Right knee tendonitis, 6 to 8 weeks for Joel Embiid. Man, Joel just can't stay healthy. We take on the old Heat. I mean, LeBron still made All-NBA, so I can't really say too much, but this is an old, aging Heat team. This is not the Heat team from earlier in the series. This could be a sweep. It also could be a 5-game series, and they take game 2. We take game 3. Anthony Davis. What is with the right knee tendonitis? It took out Joel Embiid, and now we lose Anthony Davis for the season. We might not make it out. Although we still have some good play. We still have Giannis. I can't say too much about it. And we match back up with the Celtics. DeJounte Murray, Devin Booker, Matt Hill. That's who I thought was Ray Allen. Julius Randle, and Rudy Gobert. It's a good Celtics team. They might be a little early to the party, but it's a good Celtics team. We'll see what we do, especially without Anthony Davis and Joel Embiid both. But we are taking them to the woodshed. Wow. A 4-game sweep, and we play the Jazz. I was hoping it was the Kings. I wanted my revenge. Alex Caruso, Jimmy Butler, Gordon Hayward, Noah Vonleh, and Cody Zeller. You know what's funny about this? We have the Jazz pick. I was literally just saying earlier in the series, or earlier in the episode, that the Jazz looked like a easy guaranteed lottery team, and here they are in the NBA Finals. So there goes one of our picks. I do notice the Bulls don't make the playoffs, but the Pacers do. So at least we have the Bulls pick. That's going to be a lottery pick. But the Pacers, Jazz, and our pick are all going to be really bad. Well, the Pacer pick won't be horrible, but it's not going to be great. But our pick and the Jazz pick is going to be really bad. So maybe we flip those picks at some point in the offseason. We're probably going to have to. Who's playing the... Oh, God, we got Jabari Parker and Bismack Biyombo playing the big positions. Maybe we should move Giannis to power forward. Or Giannis to center, actually. And although we got Kevon Looney, I mean, I don't know. We're going to have to do something. We can't be having these guys get injured in the most crucial moments. It's 1-1 in the finals, 2-1 Jazz, 2-2, 3-2 us. All right, game clincher here, or series clincher. Are the Jazz really going to take us to 7? That's what it looks like. Although we're clawing back. It's a close one. Oh my God, we are right there. It is 122 to 124 with 1:15 to go. We're on a hot run in the fourth quarter. And we start with the ball. D'Angelo Russell. Can he go to the basket? A little crossover action. Dropped it. It's picked up by Jimmy Butler. Come on, D'Angelo. Oh, you're going to be deloading forever. Deron Williams or Darren Williams? I never know how to say. I think it's Darren Williams, but whatever. Noah Vonleh, Giannis. Gives it to Cody Zeller. He can have all the space he wants. He's not shooting that. But I know somebody will. Darren Williams. And he drills it. Oh, it's a 3-piece. It's a 3-piece with sauce. Oh, it's unbelievable. Oh, I got Curry in there. Okay. Giannis to the basket. Just take the free bucket. Just take the free bucket when you got it. If Giannis is going to be barreling down like that, I might as well take it. Can I get a swipe? I can't get a swipe, and they're in the bonus. I tried a little swipe or no swiping. Didn't work. Jimmy drills the first. Who do they bring in? Ben Simmons at the point. Drew Holiday. Nah. We need Jimmer in here. Ooh, Jimmy missed one. Get that up the court. Get that up the court. Simmons to Holiday. Holiday around the world, and Drew Holiday lays it in. It's 128-126. Remember, this is... If we win this game, we win the championship. So, if we don't, we go to Game 7. I don't really want to foul, but if it happens to be a foul, I guess I'll take it. Jimmy, what a bucket from Jimmy Butler. I mean, they don't call him playoff Jimmy for nothing. That was a good bucket. I mean, that's good defense, too. I mean, I can't really play much better defense than I played right there. I mean, maybe I could. I'm not very good anyway, so. Jimmer Fredette for 3. That's a green bean. We're down by 1. God, I love Jimmer Fredette, man. He is Steph Curry before Steph Curry ever existed. Well, Steph Curry existed. He just wasn't in the NBA. Or he was in the NBA, he just wasn't Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying. Jimmy, oh, I thought he was going to miss another one. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I'm going to have to hit another 3 with Jimmer. We're just going to barrel down and then back everybody off for another 3. Jimmer missed! Jimmer, no! You broke my heart, Jimmer! That was a good release, too. Caruso misses one. Am I going to get lucky here? Am I going to get lucky? Carugo misses them. We might have had our chance here. Jimmer for 3. It's a green bean. 132, 132. I knew you wouldn't let me down, my goat. Jimmer Fredette. It's always Jimmer range. God, we have no big men without the 2 guys. We're going to bring in Kevon Looney. Without Embiid and Davis, we have no big men. Our big men depth is really sparse. I didn't realize it was that bad. Jimmy, that's a no chance. I was going to say. Jimmy Butler from that far back would have been crazy. We have taken it to overtime in Game 6. Did I think we'd be here? No, not really. I shouldn't have missed that other 3-pointer with Jimmer. If I would have made that one, we wouldn't have been here in the first place. Did they freaking bring Bismack back? Put in Kevon Looney. No, not Doug McDermott. Kevon Looney. They also took out Jimmer. What are we doing here? Hold on. Drew Holiday's going to leave. Jimmer's coming back in. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going Jimmy for 3. Jimmy Butler, no good. Call a timeout. Get the guys in, and then we're going to simcast. I just want my guys in, though. Okay, so those guys are going to come in, and then we're gonna simcast, not simcast live. No, please. Jump in, and then simcast. All right, here we go. We're up. Oh, okay. We're taking a little bit of a lead here. We're actually scoring a lot. Oh, my God, we are really efficient. We are at 36 seconds, 146 to 142. They took out my guys. Stop taking out my dudes. I got to turn off the auto sub-ins or whatever. Ben Simmons. Oh, God, Ben. Look at the meter shake. Ben Simmons not built for the moment, but he hits the second one. 147, 142. I mean, those Alex Caruso missed free throws are huge because they might have just won us an NBA championship. I mean, to be fair, we had to go to overtime, so Jazz had all the chance in the world to win this game. And they still might. I can't say I'm not going to choke this game away. You know me. We get the ball in Drew Holiday's hands. He has a much better chance of hitting free throws in the clutch than Ben Simmons does. We're up by 4. Let's make it 5. We're putting the Jazz in a tough spot here. They're down 5 with 22 seconds to go. They find Darren Williams. They find Noah Vonleh, little mid-range jumper. Noah Vonleh's hitting that thing. He got a nice little midi on him. They're down 3. We're going to get it. Ah! I just got swiped by the CPU. That's crazy. Darren Williams takes the ball away from me. We're going to bring back in Kevon Looney. We're going to keep Drew Holiday in here. I'm not going to keep bringing in Jimmer Fredette. We're up by 3. We got this. We've absolutely got this. Gordon Hayward misses. No, he drilled it. Gordon Hayward actually shot the shot, and he made it. Now we're up by 1. Come on, don't screw this up, Juice. This is back-to-back championships we're talking about here. Drew Holiday hits the first. It's a 2-point game. Drew Holiday hits the second. It's a 3-point game again. Final timeout used by the Utah Jazz. They've got 14. Well, they got basically 15 seconds. 15 seconds between them and soul-crushing defeat. We got to play the best defense we've ever played for 15 seconds. They're going to go to the corner. Noah Vonleh, Caruso. Oh, my God, Darren Williams. The old man drilled the 3. Darren Williams from downtown. Bang! Bang! Wow, Darren Williams I mean, to be fair, he was wide open. I would hope he'd hit that shot, but I just thought that he wouldn't be able to because he's old. That's crazy. He hit the shot. He hit the shot he needed to hit. Giannis to the basket. Giannis onto the Kumpo. He's the Greek freak. They don't call him the Greek freak for nothing. Oh, God. Darren Williams is wide open. Hayward. Gordon Hayward. What are we doing? Oh, God. We're going to another overtime. Did I really just sell that? I hate myself. I really do. They were hitting mid-range shots like crazy, bro. We're going to double overtime in the NBA Finals Game 6. What world am I living in right now? Come on, Sixers. We can do this. Maybe we can't. Oh my God, we can't. Oh my God, we lost. 171 to 164. We're going to Game 7 against the Utah Jazz. Jimmy Butler had 43. 36 and 17 from Ben Simmons, but it wasn't enough. I mean, what if we had Anthony Davis and Joel Embiid? Do we win that game? Maybe. It's hard to say, though. Okay, we're killing them now. We're actually dominating. We're blowing them away. You know what? It was strategic. It was strategic because we wanted to win it on our home court. We knew we could do it. We were just playing with it. We were playing with our food. We knew we were going to beat them, but we wanted to do it in front of our home fans. We didn't want to do it in Utah with a bunch of Mormons watching us. No, we wanted to do it in front of the Philly Fanatics. That's why we let them win Game 7. It was strategic. Little strategery. Caruso can't can't make a shot, and we are going to win the NBA Finals for the second straight year. The dynasty has been built in Philly. Back to back. And we did without Davis and Joel Embiid basically for the entire playoffs. Oh, that's not a foul. Come on, ref. That's not a reach. That's not a reach. Let's be real about it. It's not a reach. All right, do whatever you want, Darren. Your season's over. You have lost the NBA Finals to the Philadelphia 76ers for the second year in a row. We are champions. We are building the legacies of Damian Lillard and D'Angelo Russell and Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. All of those men have 2 championships now. Jimmer Fredette's got 2 NBA championships. Think about that. Think about that. Jimmer Fredette is a 2-time NBA champion. Let that sink in a little bit. Who's going to get Finals MVP? I would think it's going to be either Ben Simmons or Giannis. I would think Ben Simmons, the way that he performed in that Game 6. But it could be Giannis. I could very well see that. And there's the celebration. All the starters on the bench because we were blowing them out. Anthony Davis in the suit. Look at Anthony Davis back there in the suit. That's crazy. That's a crazy visual. Oh, man. But the boys get to celebrate in front of the home crowd. No, Anthony's jumping. No, Anthony Davis just about jumped in the air. Oh, you can't. You got right knee tendonitis. You can't jump in the air, big dog. Giannis gives the championship trophy to D'Angelo Russell. I'm assuming Giannis wins another MVP, Finals MVP, since he's the one accepting the trophy at the beginning. And he does. Giannis Antetokounmpo, back-to-back Finals MVPs for him. He's cementing his legacy as one of the greatest of all time. 2-time champion, 2-time Finals MVP. Oh, look at the boys. Look at Jimmer getting the pictures. Oh, 29 and 10. Ben, I mean, you could make an argument Ben should have won it. Although, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Giannis put up some crazy good number. Yeah, Giannis deserves it. Giannis deserves it. But there we have it. Back-to-back NBA champions. Giannis Antetokounmpo going crazy in the finals. Absolutely crazy. But there it is. There it is. 3 straight finals appearances, by the way. Don't forget that. We just lost the first one. But we are making history. Boom, boom, boom. 3 straight finals appearances. Just like the Thunder. The Thunder were in the finals every single year from when we started this to when they 2014, 2015, the last year they were in it, and then we started our dominance. So it was the Thunder dominating, now it's us dominating. Let's see how many we can get. Player retirements. Dirk Nowitzki. No I'm gonna. You are unable to says you've already done. Oh, I've already done it once. Dirk, you got to play with Luca 1 year. Well, you're not going to because I'm gonna draft Luca. So Joe Johnson, Pau Gasol, still in the Lakers. Devin Harris, Beno Udre. No LeBron James, no Dwayne Wade, no Chris Bosh. Staff retirements, Hall of Fame. Dirk makes it, no surprise. Jersey retirements: Joe Johnson with the Hawks, Pau Gasol with the Lakers, and Dirk with the Mavs. Historic changes. Change the yeah, sure, you can change your uniforms. The Grizzlies, I guess, can change their uniforms. I mean, no, the Nuggets can't though. Nuggets can't change, but the Grizzlies, I guess I don't have a problem with them changing. All of this is rejected and approved, whatever needs to be rejected and approved. And then the lottery. We should only have the one pick, the Bulls pick, and it's number 4 thanks to the Chicago Bulls. All right, well, here we go. We'll see if we get a top 5 pick or if we get the number 1 pick. I don't know. The Nuggets stay at 14. The Raptors stay at 13. Number 12, we've got the Suns staying there. Okay, okay, okay. Rockets are up next, and they will stay. Nobody's jumped up just yet. Atlanta stays at 10. They took Larry Markkinen with the 8th pick last year. Thanks for that. The Knicks will stay. The Knicks will stay at 9. We've got number 8, the LA Lakers, and they will stay at 8. Nobody's moving. No movement. Makes me a little worried. No movement. We're at number 7 now. The Warriors will stay at 7. Ugh. Okay. Number 6, you got the Mavs, who stay at 6. It's getting close to our pick. The Bobcats and then us. Bobcats will stay at 5. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Bobcats are at 5. Now it's time for us. Are we going to move up? Is that Bulls pick going to give us anything higher? No, we stay at 4. No movement? That's crazy. All right, so we stay at 4. The Magic move into the top 2. The Wizards fall. Oh, man. Will the Magic get the number 1 pick? No, they fall to 2. Wow, Magic get 2, and then number 1 goes to the San Antonio Spurs. They had the best odds, and they get the best odds. So we stay with the 4th pick. We also have the 18th pick, the 23rd pick, and our own pick, which is the 30th pick. All right, staff signing. We still have our head coach, Edmund Warren. So we're good there. NBA draft time. The number 4 overall pick. The mock drafts have Luka going 1, Trey going 2, Shea going 3, and Jaren Jackson Jr. going to us at 4. So do we want to let this slide, or do we want to make some moves? If we take Luka, it would give us more flexibility with Ben Simmons. He wouldn't have to necessarily be our point guard. But D'Angelo Russell is actually developing into quite the good player. It's kind of crazy, actually, how much he's developing. Drew Holiday is kind of on his way out. We still have Dame. We could use a big man, to be fair. Like, we could use a Jaren Jackson Jr. if we need. I mean, Embiid and Davis, we could have used Jaren Jackson in that finals run, that playoff run, to play alongside Kevon Looney. So maybe we do need a Jaren Jackson. Maybe I can try and send somebody away plus a couple of draft picks. How about I try to package Seth Curry along with 30, 23, and probably 18. No trade packages were found. Okay, so let me just try to figure this out. So I need to trade up to 1 to get Luka, if that's possible. I'd have to probably give them 4, but they're not going to want to do that. I'd probably have to give them either Anthony Davis or Joel Embiid. I can't give them Joel Embiid, I don't think, because he's not under contract just yet, because we got to accept his player option or his team option. I'm very limited on who I can trade. Do I send them Drew Holiday in the 4th pick? I mean, it's going to have to be more than just that. I could probably package the 30th pick in there too. It might not be possible. At least with what? Oh, okay. They took it. They took Drew Holiday. They took all of my draft picks uh, except for number one, obviously. So now the Spurs have all those picks. We now have the number one overall pick, which we can utilize to take possibly, well, definitely Luka. But we're gonna have to go into free agency and try to bring in some more big men. That's what we're gonna have to do. So NBA draft, we're gonna take Luka Doncic with a number one overall pick. We've trusted the process and we've grabbed Luka. The Orlando Magic are trading the second overall pick for Andre Drummond and Pierre Jackson. That's crazy. The Bobcats are at 2, and they take Trae Young. Wow, okay. And the Bobcats didn't even trade their fifth overall pick either. Shea goes to the Wizards, maybe the new John Wall. The Spurs, they trade our pick for Matt Hill and Ben McLemore. The Celtics are now at 4, and they take Miles Bridges. The Bobcats take Mo Bamba, so they got Trae Young and Mo Bamba in this draft in the top 10 or top 5. DeAndre Ayton goes to the Mavs, the new Dirk Nowitzki. Anthony Simons to the Warriors. The Lakers are a lot of trades this year. They trade with the Celtics, who get Mikal Bridges. So they took Miles and Mikal? I guess. Michael Porter Jr. going to the Knicks. That's hilarious. Marvin Bagley to the Hawks. Colin Sexton to the Rockets. Kevin Huerter. Jaren Jackson. He fell all the way to 13. I probably could have traded up and got him. All right, sim to the end. That's the only pick we had. We take Luka. He's 81. Shea's an 80. What was Jaren? Jaren was a 78. Jalen Brunson went 14 to the 70 to the Nuggets. So him and somebody are together. I don't think Jokic isn't there. I don't think so. Who's on that Nuggets team? Jokic is in New York with Carmelo and the rookie of the year Lonzo Ball. That Nuggets team has Mike Bridges, Chris Paul, Frank Kaminsky, Brandon Ingram. That's a weird. Oh, Tatum. That's right. I knew they had somebody. So it's Jalen Brunson and Jason Tatum for now, or will be in the future. Rookie signing. We're going to sign Luka. Team player options. We'll accept all the options on these guys. And Kevin Love declines his player option. No longer in LA. He was in LA for a few years, but he seems to be the only decent one. You know what? I don't hate a Kevin Love here. We're going to obviously try to bring back our two guys, which are Jabari Parker and Joel Embiid. They're both restricted, so that's good. If somebody tries to offer them, we'll have to match them. Right now, we have a lot of money. Or actually, we have no money. Hold on. I thought I was reading the wrong thing. I was reading the cap hold. If we go to not our jersey sales, if we go to our salary cap breakdown, we have negative money because we're paying Giannis a pretty max contract. We're paying Anthony Davis a pretty max contract. And Ben Simmons is making a good amount of money. We're paying a lot of these guys because they're all number one overall picks. That's why we're paying them so much money. But obviously, these two guys have reached second contract territory. Next year, we're going to have to pay D'Angelo Russell and Kevon Looney. We're still trying to pay, or we're going to have to pay Joel Embiid and Jabari Parker to bring the team together. We're in a weird spot. We're in a weird spot where if we don't trade Anthony Davis, we can't do anything. It says he'll re-sign. I can bring in Trae Young. Okay. Markelle Fultz, Rudy Gobert, and Devin Booker. Wow. Okay, that's not a bad 1-2 punch right there. Because we do need another big man. If I'm going to trade Anthony Davis, I got to trade him for another big man. So Rudy Gobert, I don't hate. Although Rudy Gobert is making a ton of money. So maybe I could do Devin Booker and a couple of draft picks. Because Booker's still on a rookie contract, so he's a little bit cheaper. I mean, Anthony Davis has got to go for picks, right? If we start the negotiations here, we take Rudy Gobert out of it, and we ask for their first round pick unprotected this year, or this next year, if I could actually get it to work. My L3 button's a little sticky sometimes. The unprotected 2020 pick and their unprotected 2021 pick. So Devin Booker plus all of these first round picks and maybe another big man. No, they don't have another big man other than Gobert. They got BJ Mullins though? If you've never... This isn't the right BJ Mullins, is it? No, this isn't the same BJ Mullins. But anyway, that makes me think of the actual BJ Mullins from Ohio State. There's a funny story about BJ Mullins. I'm gonna go on a tangent here for a second. There's a funny story about BJ Mullins. Back when he was at Ohio State, he took a picture of him on the toilet. This is a true story. He took a picture of himself on the toilet, and if you try to find that picture now on the internet, it has been scrubbed. That picture no longer exists. The only reason I know about it is because I saw it. I saw it when it happened. But BJ Mullins must have the greatest PR team of all time. He scrubbed it from the internet. Now, obviously, BJ Mullins, when he was at the height of his powers at Ohio State, played back in a time when the internet wasn't like it is now, obviously. So it probably was a little bit easier. And he wasn't like the most well-known player in the world, so he wasn't like the greatest player at Ohio State on the team. So he wasn't like high profile or anything. So it probably wasn't super difficult at that time to erase a picture from the internet, but there is no trace of it. Like you can't find it on any like Wayback Machines or any sort of old Reddit posts or like there's no trace of it anywhere. That picture is gone from existence. It's like it never happened. The only reason I know about it is because I've also heard other people talk about it that have seen it, and I've seen it myself. So it's crazy. Crazy story. I just thought this isn't the same BJ Mullins. I just thought I would talk about that because his name obviously made me think of the OG BJ Mullins. But I think, is this enough value? I'm going to throw in another first round pick in 2022 just to make sure that I don't get swindled by this. And they have accepted the trade. So we get in Devin Booker plus every single first round pick the Celtics have for the next 4 years. Okay. Well, hopefully the Celtics end up being bad. And now we have Devin Booker, but Anthony Davis is no longer here. The era of Anthony Davis in Philadelphia is over. We drafted him number 1 overall in 2012, and he was here for every single moment of the process. He's a 2-time NBA champion, 4-time All-Star, 1-time first-team All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, he did everything he needed to do, but he just could not stay healthy when we needed him to. So he's going to go to Boston and pair alongside Rudy Gobert, a little Twin Towers action. That's actually a solid team with DeJounte Murray as well. And then we will bring in Devin Booker, who I don't really know what I'm going to do with Devin Booker, but he's here now. And then we also have a bunch of first-round picks to work with. So that is pretty sick nasty, if I have to say so. But we also have Luka, they have him at small forward, which is kind of weird. I think of him more as a guard, but I guess he could be a small forward. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just a matter of where he plays on this team. Because I also kind of think Devin Booker could be point guard. I don't think Ben Simmons is our point guard of the future. I really don't. But he plays well at the point guard position. If I go into here and I start changing things, what is his overall change to? So he ends up being an 89 at small forward. He's an 86 at point guard. He's an 87 at center. I mean, he is 6'10", to be fair. He's an 88, but his rating's going down at power forward. I think he fits best as a small forward point guard for us. And then D'Angelo Russell, I think, fits better as a point guard, shooting guard. And then Devin Booker probably fits best as a point guard, shooting guard. Nah, maybe not. What about Luka? Luka's not really anything other than a small forward. Okay, very interesting. I'm going to give him small forward point guard as well. Dame's just a point guard. All right. I think that's how we're gonna have it. Confirm changes. So we got Russell and Booker now. Okay, we'll see how it plays out. Now with Ben at the small forward. We just got to make sure that Embiid and Jabari Parker come back. So let's advance. We've got no, we don't want to renounce the rights on Joel. That's exactly what we don't need to do. We need to renounce the rights on Anthony Davis's trade exception. That'll clear up some cap room. We're going to renounce the rights on Biyombo and all those guys. Embiid is prepared to accept an offer from the Warriors. We will match that. Obviously, we'll see if Jabari gets an offer. Not yet. Okay, so Jabari Parker still has no offers. If I negotiate with him, It's a lot of money for Jabari Parker. He's only an 82. Now he's got some offers. Now he's got some offers. Oh, they're all fairly decent offers, aren't they? He's prepared to accept an offer from the Suns. 3 years, 30 mil. We're going to match it, but Jabari, I don't like it. I don't like it at all, Jabari. But we do bring him back. So now the team is Russell, Lillard, and Fredette, Devin Booker, Giannis, Ben Simmons, Luka, Glenn. I don't like that. Give me Luka at shooting guard. Give me a little Luka shooting guard action. Why can't I change this? Hold on. Wait, why can't I? There we go. I can change. I can't change his backup position. Oh, because I'm in the wrong spot. That's why. I was gonna say I was in the wrong spot. Okay, so Luka is gonna be a shooting guard, point guard for me. I know it lowers his overall a little bit, but I think that's a little bit of a better fit for him for right now. So he's gonna be a shooting guard for right now. We can always change the position around. This team is weak at the big man spot. Very, very weak at the big man spot. We're gonna have to go into affordable big men. Greg Oden, come back. Come back home, Greg. You know you want to. We're going to negotiate with you a 2-year minimum. Greg Oden's coming back. He will. I know he will. And then power forward, they think JJ Hickson is affordable. That seems a little strange. What kind of guys can we bring in here? Kenneth Faried is not affordable. He's also got offers. Old Carlos Boozer, I'm not really in the market for. Same thing with old Taj Gibson, but a young Dorian Finney-Smith is not a bad option. I don't hate this at all, actually. I might do that. And then we probably need to bring in a third center. So who's another affordable center? Just to kind of have some bodies. Marcin Gortat, Mason Plumlee. I guess we could do Bismack again, but he's a little bit too expensive. Simbular. You know what? Give me a little Simbular action for a season. I don't hate it. Greg's coming back. Welcome back. Sim is coming to the team, and Dorian Finney-Smith is coming to the team. Okay. We have now filled out the roster a little bit. We're a little bit deeper. Greg Oden's back, baby. He was here for the first 3 years of the series. Or 4 years of the series, excuse me. And then we got rid of him. He went to Portland, funny enough, and then he went to Milwaukee last year. But he's back. And he's going to win a championship. I believe in him. You could argue the depth isn't great. You really could. But I believe we can do this. Actually, I may move Ben Simmons to power forward and move Dorian Finney-Smith to small forward. I think that fits a little bit better for what they're trying to do here. So give me a little bit of power forward Ben Simmons plus a little point guard action. And then give me a Dorian Finney-Smith small forward, power forward action. There we go. All right. That, I think, works a little bit better with what we're trying to do here. So Ben Simmons actually becomes a starting power forward. I don't hate that. Okay. Team is weird. The team is weird. But we're two-time defending champions. Joel Embiid gets one better. Giannis goes down 2, but that's not because of anything, I don't think. I hope not, at least. D'Angelo Russell goes up 3, which is kind of crazy. Simmons goes up 2. Booker goes up 1. Jabari stays. Luka goes down 1, but that's only because we changed the position. Dame goes up 1. Kevon Looney goes up 1. And then all these guys go down. Not a shock. All right. Weird team. Absolutely weird team. Not going to deny it. But I like it. I like it a lot. We'll see what we can do. We will see what we can do in the 2018-2019 NBA season. Dwayne Wade plans to retire and is eligible for a farewell tour. If you say yes, their plans to retire can be first. Allow them to go on a farewell tour. Yeah, you know what, Dwayne? You can go on a farewell tour. I will make sure that I have the right 2019 draft class in here. It looks like it's good, but this is just the 2K one. So we'll figure it out. We'll find a new one if we can. So our starting lineup is Russell, Booker, Giannis, Simmons, and Embiid with Parker, Luka, Lillard. Yeah, weird team. Weird team. But I believe. I do. Yes, sir. We'll see how it goes. That's going to do it for the episode, though. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. Truly appreciate it. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.